All right, let's talk about the ultimate co-op team. No, I'm not talking about your favorite esports league. I'm talking about something way more intense. We're diving into the world of chamber music.
So, what makes a perfect team? I mean, really think about it. Is it like a pro sports team that just clicks and wins it all? Or maybe it's that squad you play with online, where you don't even have to talk. You just know what the other person's going to do? Well, what if I told you that some of the most insane teamwork you'll ever see happens in a place you would never guess?
Get this, 4 players, no coach yelling from the sidelines. And get this, no talking at all. This is the wild world of the string quartet. Their mission? To play a whole performance perfectly in sync. Talk about high stakes. Okay, so this incredible team, they're playing a game called chamber music. And just like any game, to really get what's going on, you gotta know the rules first.
So, what is chamber music? Well, you can think of it as kind of like the special ops unit of classical music. It's always a small group of musicians, and here's the really important part. There's only one player for each instrument's part. There's no backup, no second string. And the craziest rule of all? No conductor. No one's up there telling them what to do. They are completely on their own. It even has this awesome nickname, the music of friends. And that's because way back in the day, this music wasn't played in giant concert halls. It was played in smaller rooms, chambers. So it was super personal, super intimate. You literally had to be in sync with your friends to pull it off.
Okay, let's check out the roster for the most legendary team in chamber music, the string quartet. Just like in any game, you've got your different classes, your different roles, right? Well, a string quartet is exactly the same.
All right, first up is the first violin. This is your main DPS, the star player who gets all the glory and carries the main melody. Then you've got the second violin. This is your essential support character, laying down harmonies and backing up the leader. Playing the middle is the viola, kind of like a versatile midfielder, filling in the sound and linking the offense and defense. And holding down the fort, you've got the cello. This is your tank, your foundation. It provides that deep bass and rhythm, the solid defender that the whole team relies on. So you've met the players, you know their roles. But here's the thing, having a team of all-stars means absolutely nothing if they can't play together. The real magic is how all these different roles actually work with each other.
First off, balance is absolutely key. Nobody can be a ball hog, no single instrument can overpower the others. And get this, they share the spotlight. The main melody isn't just for the first violin. It gets passed around, sometimes to the viola, even to the cello. The music itself, written by the composer, is basically their playbook. It's written like a conversation between the 4 instruments, which brings us to this super cool technique called counterpoint. Okay, imagine in football you have 4 receivers all running their own separate, complicated routes, but then somehow they all weave together and it works perfectly. That's counterpoint in music. 4 independent lines that magically harmonize.
Okay, so wait a minute. If they can't talk and there's no coach, how on earth do they coordinate everything? Like, how do they decide to speed up or get super intense all at the same time? Well, this is where things get kind of wild. They basically have a secret language.
It's all nonverbal. We're talking about tiny little cues, eye contact, a subtle nod, the way someone leans forward. But their number one skill, their actual superpower, is just deep listening. They are so tuned into each other that they can literally anticipate what their teammate is going to do next. It's an insane level of focus.
No joke, it's like they've unlocked a high-level mind-reading ability. And this isn't something you're born with. You only get this skill after putting in hundreds and hundreds of hours of practice. Every single rehearsal is like a training session where they level up this crazy telepathic skill. Now, a huge part of this secret language is about controlling the energy of the performance. In music, we call this dynamics. A really easy way to think about it is like the hype meter in a game. It's how the team builds up tension and excitement to really get the crowd going. So check this out. When the music does a crescendo, that means it's getting louder. That's the soundtrack for the boss battle that's about to go down. The hype is building. But when they do a decrescendo and it gets super quiet, that's pure stealth mode. You're sneaking past the guards. So they use these dynamics to control the whole vibe of the story they're telling with the music.
All right, so now you know the squad, you know the rules of the game, and you even know their secret language. So how can you spot all this magic when you're listening? Don't worry, I got you. Here's your pro gamer's guide to listening.
Okay, 3 simple steps. First, pick a player to follow. Just like spectating in a game, lock your ears onto one instrument, say the cello, and just follow what it's doing. Step 2, listen for the conversation. Who's got the melody right now? Oh wait, did they just pass it to the viola? It's like following the ball in basketball. And third, track the energy levels. Listen for those dynamics we talked about. Can you hear when it gets loud and intense or quiet and sneaky? Can you feel that height meter going up and down? So if there's only one thing you remember from all of this, make it this. A string quartet is so much more than just four people playing classical music. It is a live-action, real-time display of some of the most elite teamwork, strategy, and next-level communication you will ever witness. And to leave you with one final thought, this team, the string quartet, has been competing at the absolute highest level for over 300 years. 300. So here's my question for you. Can you name any other team, in sports, in gaming, anywhere, that has that kind of legacy? Seriously, think about it.